It was simple, y'all. It was simple. You know, the book basically gave you a blueprint on how to save your money. And it broke it down into terms as if you got 10 eggs, which is $10, put one egg away, and seven more of those eggs will go towards your living expenses, and the others will go towards working for you. But that one egg that you save, you're paying yourself. So basically, it's saying pay yourself 10%, the other 70%, you're going to use that for your living expenses, and the other 30 is going to be invested. Every time you get $100 bill, that's what it should be. That's how it should be. And if you work it like that, I'm sorry, I got acid reflux. But if you work it like that, you'll see yourself building a bank. And then I read a book called The Instant Millionaire. I also did another audio book on the cash flow quadrant with by Robert Kiyosaki. All of these books, man, they helped me for real. They helped me. I stuck to my word though. I read those books. I audio booked them, and I still to this day I do the same thing. But I I felt real depressed, man, within that last year because I had to come down to Arizona, man, and just really start from scratch. I gave up all my stuff in Detroit, and it was cool, but I know me, so I know that I'm gonna be straight regardless. But I gotta start building for me, and everything that I've ever done, like I feel like I've done it for others and not myself first. And I learned in some self-help books that you have to be stingy, man. Not for others, but for yourself. You got to get yourself together first before you can help anybody. So with that being in my mind, I'm like, man, I got to start working out. I got to start loving myself more. I got to start just me. I got to do that. Because if you can't love yourself, how can you expect anybody else to love you? So after that year, man, I stopped feeling depressed and I started feeling fulfilled. Because now I've always had the skill and the grind to go get it. I've always had that. I never lost that. And that's all you really need is the grind. Once you grind, you a go-getter, you can start from nothing anywhere. And I believe that. I've started with nothing in so many situations, but this situation broke me, but it built me so much stronger as far as knowledge and just knowing how to stack money, knowing how money works. Now it's like I'm unstoppable because of the knowledge that I got. The knowledge that I got from them audio books. And just the way that, the way that I learned and structured everything, just off of them audio books. And the crazy part is I didn't even know what I was doing when I was audio booking. They say that if you read if you read one book a week for a year straight, you had the knowledge equivalent to a PhD master. A person who holds a PhD. So I've read a lot of books, man. I read more than a year's worth of books in a year, and I feel like it's showing now. But after I got depressed, after I fell in that depression, I started feeling liberated because I scratched all my bills off. All the debt is paying down to nil, and it's like, all right, cool. Now it's time to start back moving and start back, doing what I like to do. So that's how I feel, man. I think a lot of people, when you going from owner operator to a company driver, it's a big thing because now your lifestyle goes down. Well, it's supposed to. But if you do it the right way, if you let your money work for you, then you'll reverse that. So with that book, I had that I read was the last book, and I know for sure like that book was there for a reason, because I'm like, I'm still praying. I'm deep in the prayer in that truck, and I came up on that book just on some random, just searching in YouTube, and that book popped up, Good Business Book, and it was the Cash Flow Quadrant by Robert Kiyosaki. And that was the last book. So let me tell y'all, the last, like the 6th month or the 5th month, which was December, the last month of last year, I started investing into the pallets. And you basically you bidding on pallets of stuff from like Home Depot, Walmart, Target, and all of that stuff. But I start putting all of these things start coming into play. All of these books start coming into play. So what I was doing was I started to save money, and I had a nice goose egg saved to invest it into something, and that was the pallets. So what I'm saying is, now I'm not depressed anymore. You know what I'm saying? I'm not down, and this is my 6th month into my whole 12-month vow to myself that I'm gonna work as a company driver. But do I have right now I'm still a company driver, and the last, what is that, the 12th month to be up in June. So I love what I do, man, as a truck driver. I love it. I couldn't even put a dollar amount on what I'm doing right now. I know I will always drive a truck, and even if it's just one load here, one load there, it is what it is. But I think I had the wrong thought about it going into it. Like, I want to have this major booming operation, and I still do. I still have those desires, but you have to have some business knowledge behind it, and it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna be a fleet owner soon. So, the goal is right now is to go ahead and get another truck, which we got an eye on one right now. So I ain't gonna say too much, but y'all will see as these episodes evolve, and y'all will be like, damn, okay, he wasn't like, right now y'all in real time with me. So the 12th month is over, but I'm gonna keep driving as company driver. And what I'm doing right now, a lot of people seeing like on TikTok and all of that, I have it down to where I'm only out on the road right now for 10 days out the month, and I got 20 days off. So in my 20 days, what I do is I have like a vendor spot, and the pallets that I have in my storage, I actually broken every item down and created my own store. So I sell online. It's a nice stream of money, and I also sell in a swap meet. So, and that's it's good. It's cool. Look, y'all got me stuttering. It's cool. But if any advice that you could take though, for real, it's like I would take people's advice who's failed. And that's why I give people these my experiences, because I feel like if you heard a story about somebody who failed, it gives you a time to adjust or make a change. Hey, look, it's a pothole up here. Or hey, look, it's a storm in this next town right here. You headed that way. If somebody could give you that warning to be vigilant of these things because they just came through it, I would take that in its weight in gold. You know what I'm saying? I would take that real seriously. I wish I had somebody before me to learn so I can kind of make my adjustments, but I feel like this happened to me for a reason. Just like when I failed getting my license, I failed 5 times, but I never gave up. I never quit. The 4th time I sat there in the bed and I cried because I was trying so hard, but I couldn't get my damn license. You ever wanted something so bad and you knew you tried, you gave it your all, and you still ain't get the shit? That's how I felt. So, I basically, I got my CDL, and then I was the best damn driver. I learned how to be the best damn driver it was. That was my thing. So nobody couldn't tell me I couldn't drive a semi. You can't tell me I can't. Any hole you could point it out, I'm in there with any equipment. Flatbed, dry van, step van, reefer, trailer with a car hauler, anything, tanker. Put it, man, that's how I love trucking, man. I love the challenge. Every day is something different. Every day is something different. So I do this shit for free. For real. You get a chance to meet people. You get a chance to talk to people. You know, different people. You get different people's point of views on a lot of stuff. You even get heads up. Hey, man, this was happening in trucking. Oh, this was happening in trucking. Oh, cent per mile changing. Oh, all of that. I love all of it. It's all going to business. So now the next thing that we're going to do, we're going to be great. We're going to be a great fleet owner. And mark my word, y'all watching the whole process. Nobody is going to tell you they failed. If they did, it's probably one of your friends. Man, I failed. And they fucking embarrassed. Nobody going to go on live air and say, I was a dumbass. I was dumb. Back then. Nobody going to do that. I'm going to tell you. Hey, don't do it right now. Don't buy that truck right now. Don't do it. Not 2023, and this truck's for 160,000. No, when we first started trucking, when I sound old by saying this, when trucking first started, 30,000 to get you a clean truck, 40,000 to get you a clean truck. Now they double. How or triple or quadruple? How you gonna make money? How you gonna pay that note? That's why you see everybody folding their hand right now. Quietly. I'm going to do it loud because I want you to know and I want y'all to learn. I don't want nobody to make the same mistake I made and feel the same way I felt. No, don't do that. Don't do it right now. I will wait till the rates get better. And another thing too, like the whole structure, you got to know the business, the whole structure of this trucking. You need to hire a dispatcher to dispatch your loads. You also need to have somebody that's filling out your carrier packages when it's time for it. You also need to have somebody turning them bills in. You need a whole team. You cannot do this by yourself. You need somebody to turn them bills in, them BOLs in to the factoring company to get you paid out. You also need to make sure that your dispatchers know with certain brokers, no, because they're not paying out. Or they might have to, it might say in the fine letters the fine words that they pay out in this amount of days. Man, you gotta have people on that. If you're not, man, you're not gonna succeed in trucking. And I'm just telling you that. You're not. I didn't have it. Look at me. I was playing all of them positions. Not knowing that I need to hire people and have people in place for that. That's why I wasn't successful, because I didn't know. Now I had a knowledge, man, we going up to bat for the 3rd time and it's going to be a grand slam. I tell you that. So, yeah, it was hard. Yeah, I was depressed. I'm out of depression. I feel good. I didn't want to kill myself or hurt myself, but I was depressed though, and I had my kids for the summer. We going to take the summer off and have fun. So, hey, look, this is the 18 Wheeling Podcast, man. I want y'all to subscribe, like, share, comment, and, I see y'all in TikTok traffic. I see y'all on YouTube, man. I love y'all. Y'all drive safe out there, and I want y'all to comment too, man. Follow me on all platforms. And I'm out of here.